I'm so sorry.
Hey guys, what's up? I just saw Blair Witch and it was not great. So to build on why I don't particularly care about it, let's go over the first film. First Blair Witch Project movie, I thought it was alright. Although it was very low budget, 3 actors, amateurish, student film-esque, but like, it understood atmosphere and it understood subtlety in a way that I feel that most horror films these days are lacking. That being said, now that we have a higher budget one that has experienced directors, we see that it took everything that the Blair Witch Project original had going for it and got rid of it, featuring another typical cliche found footage mess. Honestly, it's just non-stop screaming throughout this entire movie, loud noises all the time.
We found it!
Loud noises! It drove me crazy. It honestly hurt my ears to listen to this purple-haired chick just scream into the camera. Whenever someone randomly shows up, someone screams. Honestly, it's grating to the ears after a while, where I thought, oh my god, please just kill them already. And speaking of the characters, my god, are these some dumb characters. There is a scene in this movie where a character has a leg injury, and then they are doing things that someone with a leg injury would not do. Please check the spoilers section to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just the typical dumb characters, cliches, you know, splitting up and all that stuff. But as a horror film, was it scary? Did it intimidate me? Well, not really. You see, this thing about jump scares is they surprise you, but they don't necessarily scare you. You could have SpongeBob SquarePants and have a really quiet scene, and then it get really loud and say that was scary. Like, no, you startled me. I was startled. That happens on the streets of Chicago all the time. I'm not scared. But there were some scary imageries. We actually do kind of get to see the witch. I think that's who it was. And yeah, it was actually really subtle too, because it would be kept in the distance. You never really got a clear look at it, and I thought that was really effective. Like, good job, movie. Please keep it up. There are police sirens outside my dorm. I think they found out about my internet history on the deep web. I'm going to prison for a very long time, and will likely be stabbed to death in the prison because the information I possess on the government is a death sentence in its own right. To cut it short in the non-spoiler section, it's a very loud, very unsubtle movie that, in all honesty, lacks anything engaging about it. It was a good attempt, guys, but you didn't quite nail the mark. I do not recommend this movie. Now on to the spoiler section. So you remember earlier what I was talking about, the character that hurt the leg? Yeah. This chick injures her leg. First she injures her foot. Then she injures her calf, all in the same leg. Then about maybe 10 minutes after pulling something out of her leg and just gushing all of this pus, she starts climbing a tree. Like, she's straight up climbing up this tree with an injured ass leg. First of all, it was to get that damn drone out of the tree for some reason. And, you know, how the hell would she be able to do that? Why the hell would she be able to do that? Why would you climb up the damn tree? If the remote doesn't work, it's not going to work if you get closer to it. The point of it is, it's broken. It does not work. Also, there were these parts where it was established that the reason why you stand in the corner is because if you don't look at the Blair Witch, she can't kill you, which I call complete bullshit on, because there were several moments in the movie where the characters did not see the Blair Witch, but were killed by her. Black guy gets killed by a tree. Kind of. Black chick gets pushed out of a tree. Ooh, I noticed a theme going on here. I mean, it said you can't look directly at her, you can't see her, but there are several times in which the characters did just that and didn't do just that and had the opposite of results. I understand this is divulging into a ramble. It is because I am quite tired and I have had a bit to drink. But in the end, it ends pretty much like the original Blair Witch Project. Symmetry, I guess. You get your final two characters, you get the chick and you get the guy, and the guy's like, oh no, I'm gonna sacrifice myself for some reason, and it wasn't that clear. He goes off screen, he's screaming, and then she's like trying to find her way back, and what she does is she like uses the reflection of her lens in the camera to like navigate around. And she saw the Blair Witch, so how does that work? She still saw it, but she saw it in a reflection. Isn't that the same thing as seeing something? If I take a picture of a cat and I look at the picture of the cat through the reflection in the mirror, am I not looking at the cat? Is that not what's going on? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. The writer didn't know what was going on. So anyways, she's like moving around, and then he's like, oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. He's not actually British. And then she turns around and she's like, oh no, and then ends. I mean, you pretty much know walking in, they're all going to die. Although I was kind of hoping one of them would make it in the end. That kind of crazy guy. I thought they were going to pull like a paranormal Latino gang edition, whatever that one was. More cop cars. Yeah. So I better finish this review before they come in and they tase me. And that's not going to be pleasant. Unless you're into that kind of thing. No offense if you're into that kind of thing. We here at Five Knuckle Gamers do not kink shame people for things that they find kinky. That was Blair Witch. Wasn't great. Don't know what I expected walking in. I'm a bit worried now because I know the director of this is going to go on to direct another Death Note movie. And after seeing this film, I don't know what to think. It's a different kind of film, but I don't know what to think. What did you guys think of the Blair Witch movies? Did you like the first one? What about that one no one likes to mention? Leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Do it, like us, subscribe to us. We need those things. We need them because we do. Micah said if we don't get enough likes and subscribes off of my movie reviews, he's gonna make me cancel the reviews, and he's going to surgically remove one of my toes. He didn't specify which one, but I can only assume it's the big toe. I don't want to lose my big toe. Please like and subscribe. I am so tired.